be shaken up. So Blueberry Hill Lager. Cheers. To all you gay people out there who still don't have your fucking rights.
When I was in the 3rd grade, I thought that I was gay, cause I could draw. My uncle was, and I kept my room straight. I told my mom, tears rushing down my face. She's like, Ben, you've loved girls since before pre-K. Sure. Yeah, I guess she had a point, didn't she? Bunch of stereotypes all in my head. I remember doing the math, like, yeah, I'm good at Little League. A preconceived idea of what it all meant. For those that like the same sex, have the characteristics. The right-wing conservatives think it's a decision, and you can be cured with some treatment and religion. And immediately wiring of a predisposition, playing God.
You guys thought
now
come out and say
America the brave still fears what we don't know. God loves all his children is somehow forgotten, but we paraphrase a book written 3,500 years ago. I don't know.
And I can't change, even if I tried, even if I wanted to. And I can't change, even if I tried, even if I wanted to. My love, my love, my love, she keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm.
If I was gay, I would think hip-hop hates me. Have you read the YouTube comments lately? Man, that's gay gets dropped on the daily. We become so numb to what we're saying. A culture founded from oppression. Yeah, we don't have acceptance for 'em. Call each other faggots behind the keys of a message board. A word rooted in hate, yet our genre still ignores it. Gay is synonymous with the lesser. It's the same hate that's caused wars from religion, gender to skin color, the complexion of your pigment. The same fight that led people to walkouts and sit-ins. It's human rights for everybody. There is no difference. Live on and be yourself. When I was at church, they taught me something else. If you preach hate at the service, those words aren't anointed. That holy water that you soak in has been poisoned when everyone else is more comfortable remaining voiceless rather than fighting for humans that have had their rights stolen. I might not be the same, but that's not important. No freedom till we're equal. Damn right I support it.
Even if I tried, even if I wanted to. My love, my love, my love, she keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm.
We press play, don't press pause. Progress march on with the veil over our eyes. We turn our back on the cause. Till the day that my uncles can be united by law, and kids are walking around the hallway, plagued by pain in their heart. A world so hateful, some would rather die than be who they are. And a certificate on paper isn't gonna solve it all, but it's a damn good place to start. No law is gonna change us. We have to change us. Whatever God you believe in, we come from the same one. Strip away the fear, underneath it's all the same love. About time that we raised up.
I can't change. Even if I tried, even if I wanted to, and I can't change. Even if I tried, even if I wanted to. My love, my love, my love, she keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm.
So we live in a world today to which doesn't support gay marriage, at least in our country. Thought this song was hell relevant, so I decided to play it before I got into everything I'm going to say. When it comes down to it, we live in a world which we talk about freedom. Freedom for many people, but a lot of people in this day and age don't have the freedom to get married. I don't think it's the same level to what the civil rights movement was on, just because of the fact that if you were even caught with a white girl and you were black back in the civil rights movement, you were lynched. We don't have that problem in America. Gay people have had a lot of problems in America, but not to the point to which blacks had problems in America. And you can hide being gay, you can't hide being black. But with that said, there is still a huge problem that comes with America. It's about superiority. Now, a lot of people consider themselves superior for one reason or another. Christians think they're superior because of the fact they are the only ones going to heaven. A lot of Jewish people think they're superior because they're the chosen people. You know, Muslims think they're superior for 120 different reasons. I just don't know why specifically Muslims think they're superior, so I'm just going to say 120 different reasons. Atheists think they're superior because of the fact that they're more reasonable, or they think they're more reasonable, logical, and rational than everybody else. I mean, it's all about superiority within this country. Why am I better than you? You know, and that lies in a lot of people's hearts. That's what a lot of people feel, and a lot of people think. A lot of people don't judge themselves by who they are and how they are. A lot of people judge themselves by who they are in comparison to someone else. And I find a lot of problems with that, but that's the reason I think the gay rights movement is suffering, is because a lot of people want to hold on to this sense of superiority. They're in a fucked up marriage that they don't enjoy, they don't like, they don't love, and they look at gay people looking for those same rights, you know. And the reason they look at gay people, like, why should these people, these, you know, faggots, get married? You know, when I'm in a marriage, it's supposed to be, you know, ordained by God. And it's ordained by God. This is what I have going for me. If gay people get their rights, then my marriage will suffer because of the fact that it's not ordained by God. You know, I'm suffering in this marriage. I'm unhappy with this marriage, but it's ordained by God, so I need to keep up with it. If gay people get the right, then what is marriage in its sense? You know, and that's the problem. They don't understand that, or they do understand that two gay people can be very much so happy together married. And they have a problem with that. Why do they have a problem with that? Because of the fact they can't come to a conclusion about their own lives, their own understanding, their own perspective, about what's valuable to them, and not what the other outside world thinks about them. And I see this a lot in, unfortunately, Christian backgrounds. It's all about the sense of, I'm better than you for A, B, and C, and these A, B, and C's come from the Bible. So D, that's outside the Bible, has no place in my life. But I recently had a conversation with the street preacher where they were talking about gay people being faggots, and I got asked multiple times, am I gay? I'm not gay. But I got asked multiple times if I was gay. And I just told him straight up, you know. And when did Jesus ever say being gay was a sin? And if you think that the Son of God didn't have time to mention what he thought was a sin, you're absolutely wrong. He condemned the rich. Why would he not condemn the gay if he thought it was that big of a deal? But he didn't do it because of personal reason, or at least the reason I feel are personal, yeah. That I think Jesus didn't condemn gay marriage or gay dating because of the fact that I don't think he thought it was a sin. When it comes right fucking down to it, it should be about love. That's what our world should work on, love. But what our world works on, in complete honesty, is apathy. The hatred, or not the hatred, or just the disconnect we feel for our fellow human beings. And it's a problem. It's a huge problem that we have to deal with. We have to find and we have to focus on. But unfortunately, we don't focus or find this problem because of the fact we're too worried about stuff like gay marriage. And I'll say this much for gay marriage. I will say this much for the religious side of gay marriage. You should never force any religion out there to have a gay marriage ceremony, so on and so forth. When it comes down to it, gay marriage, and as others stated straight the fuck up. Marriage is a one institution within our community that is also religious and civil. You have a civil aspect to marriage, and you have a religious aspect to marriage, so on and so forth. But a lot of gay people have neither of these two. They have nothing. They have no ability to talk to their spouses or have any connection that's recognized by society about having a spouse. And the reason is not because it's going to appease the population. And authority systems do a lot to appease the majority of the population. Because when you appease the majority of the population, you can get along or get away with a lot of fucking bullshit. And that's what's happening within today's society. It's unfortunate and sad. But I do support gay marriage because of one reason. Because I think that there's a lot of gay people that truly love each other, truly care about each other. Care about each other a lot more than a lot of straight people do. But unfortunately, we live in a society that these people don't get their time or opportunity to actually love each other because of the fact that there's a lot of people who are in fucked up relationships, fucked up marriages, and these fucked up marriages make them feel like they're superior to the gay population because of the fact they're in a holy matrimony, so on and so forth. When over 50% of the people within this country get divorced, I don't think it's that holy when 50% of the people get it or have it, you know? But it's problematic. And it's largely problematic because of the fact that no one actually addresses it. Doesn't address what needs to be addressed. What needs to be addressed is the understanding that so many Christians within our country have. We need to address these people, the apathy of these people, the lack of willingness to understand and actually feel and connect with these people. But unfortunately, that doesn't get done because of the fact we're too used to appeasing these people. And that in itself is problematic. So gay marriage, I support it. Am I gay? No. I'll say that straight the fuck up. I guess some people probably had questions about it just because of the fact that I don't talk about, every fucking conquest I've had. But, when it comes down to it, when it comes really right fucking down to it, it should be about how I am individually and how you are individually. It shouldn't be about what the rest of society thinks about this fucking shit. Or it shouldn't be about what the rest of the world thinks about anybody's relationship. But that shit, the reason that people take it upon themselves to intertwine themselves with other people's relationship is because they're not happy with their own relationship. Or they've just been brainwashed to the point that they can't come to a real understanding about what they're really about. So those are my thoughts on gay marriage. Hope you guys had a good one. Hope you guys agree with me. If you don't agree with me, feel free to argue with me. Deuces.